We've all been there where life has so many problems that it feels as if it's almost too overwhelming to even start and pick one problem and get to solving. In this video, I'm going to share with you a simple 6-step method that I've developed in my experience with having an overwhelming life. And if you stick around to step number 6, I have a diagram to share with you that simplifies the process even further. So, step number 1, simply write down what your problems are. Identify your problems. Really, all you need to do is grab a piece of paper, grab a pen, or go onto your computer and open up a Word document and start typing. Really, you shouldn't overthink what can be or what qualifies as a problem and what doesn't qualify as a problem. If it would relieve stress through solving that problem, then write it down. The second step is to simply commit to one problem. Pick one problem and say, okay, this is the one that I'm going to solve. And I advise to not pick the most, monstrous of those problems. If there's any problems that are so, large that you're just simply genuinely afraid of solving that problem, don't pick that problem first. You want to kind of ease your way into it. Pick a happy medium problem, not one that's so simple that you really don't get a sense of accomplishment from completing it, but also not one that's so, again, scary that you might quit halfway through or not even know where to start. The third step is to start brainstorming solutions to that problem. Simply start writing down whatever ideas come to mind regarding how you can, get rid of that problem and fix up your life a little. I'd probably write down about 3 different solutions. Sometimes there's only one solution to a problem, and that makes this step even simpler, right? But go ahead, come up with as many as you can come up with that. Again, 3 is probably a good number. You don't really need more than 3 solid options. I would write down the pros and cons of each solution as well. This will help with the next step, which is to commit to one solution, to pick the best of the solutions that you came up with, the one that will produce closest to the desired result, in your opinion, what you believe will produce closest to the desired result. Again, this is going to be made simpler if you wrote that pros and cons list. So, again, I would advise doing that. Step number 5 is simply put the plan into action. There are no tips and tricks to this step. Just put one foot in front of the other and get after it. Don't allow yourself to get distracted partway through. Don't switch tasks. Start and then don't stop until you've finished. After that, you've solved a problem. Step number 6 is to simply repeat. Each time you go through this process, it's one repetition. One repetition. Each repetition improves your problem-solving skills, and the better your problem-solving skills are, the more orderly your life is going to be in the long term. If you only do a few repetitions and it's enough repetitions in order to get your life in order for now, then, your life will be in order for now. But if you just keep practicing, keep getting more repetitions in, you'll just become an effective and efficient problem solver, and then you'll be able to keep your life in order consistently. As you can see on the diagram, all you have to do is identify your problems, pick one problem to solve, brainstorm solutions, pick one solution, put your plan into action, and that's one repetition. Just continue with that pattern. Continue doing that. Continue strengthening your problem-solving skills, and then these things your problems won't feel as big anymore. You'll be able to, it might be the same problem as it was in the past, but now you know how to solve that problem, and you know how to solve problems in general, because it's the same process. It's always going to be the same process no matter the problem. I put this link, or a link to this diagram, in the description, so you can download that if you want for personal use. Then I also put a link to a template to make this process even easier. It's just a Google document, but you can fill that out, and it runs you through each of the steps, leaves you space for all of it. It even puts an area for a checklist for each step of your solution. And I think you should really take advantage of this. It works for me. I know this is how problem solving works in general. I'm telling you, I would take advantage of this. But anyways, if you guys got any value out of this video, I'd really appreciate it if you gave me a thumbs up, a comment, maybe a subscription, anything really to boost the algorithm and get this information out to more people. Regardless, thank you guys, and now go get your life in order.